My name is Andrea Eppolito. I am the owner of Andrea Eppolito Wedding and Events. I know that when a lot of people think about wedding planning, it's the pretty that comes to mind. Like, everybody loves the pretty. What is it gonna look like? And I love the stuff. I think that the stuff is great. But what matters isn't so much the stuff, but it's how the stuff makes you feel. One of the first questions I ask all of my couples is, when people leave your wedding, what is it that you want them to say? What is it that you want them to feel like? What were your big points? Because a budget is just a list of priorities with a number attached. And so we start with, like, well, what do I want these 200 people to remember? We are recarpeting the entire room in white carpet. And then over that, we are building a stage on each side of the ballroom, and we are connecting those two stages with kind of like a fashion show style runway. It's gonna be 80 feet, and it's gonna connect one side of the room and the other. Once the carpet goes down, it needs to be covered in plastic, obviously, because it's white. Then all of these pieces go down. This is an install that, just like the hard set, just that stuff, is going to take about 18 hours to put in. This is a 22-month process. This is 2 years of my life. And like, I can't wait to see this come in. Who carpets a ballroom and then covers the carpet and then covers the cover? I guess I do. I get to do that. And I work with cool people who know how to do it really well. So I'm excited to see it come to life. I do take them out looking for their jewelry. Sometimes I take them shoe shopping. I'm at all of the tastings. I am at all of the photography. So today we're here at the W Hotel because my bride, who is so stunning and so beautiful, we went on 12 interstate trips looking for dresses, and to put that much of an emphasis on what are you gonna wear and then not kind of properly document it would feel like a waste. The dresses are having their own photo shoot, and then my bride is getting in the dresses for a kind of dry run, and she's gonna have all old school, beautiful bridal portraits done in advance in a room that is built for bridal, so that on her wedding day, she can be really present in the moment. She can be with her family and friends and her guests. She doesn't need to constantly worry about, like, oh, let me step out so I can get a pretty picture in my dress. We're gonna have so many gorgeous pictures of her that it's gonna be silly. She's gonna look like a model. I'm always looking to identify the potential stressing points for my clients. What's gonna make them crazy? What's gonna make them angry? What's gonna bring them back to a sad moment? And trying to sidestep those and remove them and avoid them, because I want my people to have the most perfect day. I want them to walk away and say, if nothing in my life ever goes right again, this was perfect. For this wedding in particular, you know, the bride had been on Pinterest and she'd seen a lot of social media, and she kind of thought she wanted color, and then I went to their home and their entire home is gray. And I said, I think that you're looking at magazines and you're on social media and the internet is telling you that you want color, but you don't live with color, you don't communicate in color. Like, sometimes what a couple thinks they want is what's been fed to them, and it takes a little bit more of like a deep dive into, you know, who are you each as individuals, and then who are you as a couple, and where do you stand in the world? And then I try to kind of bend the universe to their will, so that on their one wedding day, it is the perfect environment for them to be who they are as people, and for them to show that to the group that they've, invited kind of into their life. Wedding planning is a collaboration, but the reality is I'm a stranger to you, and we're going to sit down and I'm going to ask you the most intimate questions about your relationship, your family. We need to like each other. So for me, it's very important that we start off in a really honest place. And a lot of times, the first time we talk, we don't even really talk about the wedding. Like, I have 2 kids. I have a husband that, hung the moon. I have all of these pieces in my life. And it's really important to me that, like, you dig that. As somebody who really cares about my client's experience, I limit my client base to about 6 to 8 couples a year. And I do that because I really want to be able to give you all of my time, all of my attention. I don't ever want you to have to wait for anything. When you choose me, I choose you back. And then we're in it together. Like, now we're playing and now it's fun. And I want to be able to be there for everything all the time. And I couldn't do that with like a crazy number of people. I have to keep my client base small because, being one of 5 makes you really special. Be one of my chosen 5, that's a big deal. We're live, and so my job is really just supporting everybody else. I don't make any bouquets. I don't set any tables. I don't cook any food. I don't document anything. I am purely, at this point, a conduit helping people do what they need. I know just how lucky I am that I get to do this, that people invite me into their lives, that they put that trust in me. I take it so seriously because I want I want their love story to just be fantastic. And so I happen to be based in Las Vegas. That's my geography. I'm very, very lucky in that I get to go and move and work throughout the world. I care less about the city that you want to work in and way more about the work that we're going to do together. When you live a life where you get the best of everything every single day, how do I make your wedding day blow all that out of the water? Like, how do I make the wedding day better than every single day of your life where you have the best that the world has to offer? And so I am very fortunate in that I get to work anywhere in the world and everywhere in the world. It's wherever my clients and the love story takes us.